What's up, everybody? This is GreyMan here. So I'm trying out this like this selfie stick or something like that to hold my camera, and I'm sitting here walking. I was looking all over the map today, right? And I'm trying to find out where to go and where to hang out, and you know, maybe do a review or something on some of my gear or something. It wasn't really pre-planned, you know, because every Wednesday I come out and I hunt down spots, and I found this spot here, and if you notice, there's a paved road behind me, which I thought was interesting. And so I wanted to check it out and see what it was about. And I guess if you look down here, it goes way, I mean, it's a long thing, but I don't plan on taking the easy road, I guess. I plan on trying to find some of the trails that are off this and check it out. But it kind of reminds me of, I don't know, like the end of the world, you know, this desolate road. I mean, I guess if you want to call it a road, a path, maybe it's a bike path for all I know. But I thought it was pretty interesting and kind of wanted to share it with you guys and see where we head. I'm going to try to find a trail to dive off in and go there. But what inspired me about it is, you know, usually I watch Jason over at Angry Prepper. He's, you know, he's walking through the city and whatnot, and, you know, just kind of talking. And so I thought maybe I'll incorporate that a little bit into when I'm on the trails. It's kind of like, you know, you guys walk with me on the trail with my pack and whatnot. But yeah, man, it's pretty interesting. It's long. I looked at the map, and yeah, like I always grab maps. I think I have it in here. It's a map of the area. See if I can hold this together. But it's like a map of the entire zone that I'm in with all kinds of trails off it. I like to grab the maps just so I don't get lost. Yeah, I could use the compass and use the sun above, but it's nice to have a map. One of the questions I forgot to ask Jason last night, he took a trip to Tahiti, and he was talking about maps and stuff like that, and he was like, man, definitely bring a compass. And he did some drone footage out there, which is a great video. If you guys haven't seen that video, go deep into the Angry Prepper, go all the way down to some of his first videos, and he talks about it. But yeah, anyways, I'll probably cut this off here, or maybe, I don't know, maybe you guys just want to walk with me. Remember my first video? I don't know if a lot of you guys have seen my first video when I did, I was out in the woods and did a walk with me video, which I thought was pretty cool. Basically, it was my first video to start the channel. I kind of described what the goal of the channel was, I think, and you know, a little bit about me and stuff. But see that there's like a boundary line right here where this fence is. So if you go that way a little bit, there's some nice farms and stuff out there, which I thought was pretty interesting, you know. I wish I could get permission to go check out those farms and whatnot. They have some nice property when I was driving through and whatnot. But yeah, so we're gonna try to I hope the camera footage is not too shaky. This phone is actually pretty good about it. And that being said, a lot of folks who are starting channels out, you don't need expensive gear and stuff like that. If you got your phone, just push record and see what you get. I think it's pretty cool, you know, how technology has came with regards to gear. And now I'm getting ready to dive into a trail. I'm coming off this that, and you can see I'm moving onto a trail, which, yeah, it's a little dark in here, but it's a lot cooler than being in direct sun. Trying to make sure I don't bust my ass while I'm walking. But I'm curious to see how this phone does in the changing lighting environments and whatnot. So anyways, while I got you guys here, I was curious to know, what other things would you guys like to see on the channel? You know, I know, like I said, Wednesdays I do gear and stuff, but I've been trying to think of other things like these nature walks and stuff. Do you guys think that's something that you guys would like to see, you know, just different areas of Florida? And yeah. What's up, guys? Sorry I had to pause real quick. I met another person out here that was, you know, vlogging and whatnot. He gave me his card. I'm going to check out his channel. I thought that was pretty cool. I haven't really seen too many other folks, met locals that do vlogging and whatnot. I'll probably share the channel with you guys as well in regards to his channel. Pretty interesting. He had a lot of gear on him. So, you know, it has to be some good quality out there. He does a lot of stuff on Twitch, and he does some edits on YouTube as well. But, pretty cool. So anyways, where was I? I think I was talking about other things that you guys would like to see on the channel. Let's say in regards to what I'm doing out here. You know, like I said, the nature walk. And I think I was touching on my first video or whatnot, where I was kind of just walking through the woods and kind of talking to you guys about what I wanted to do with the channel, which was my first video. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's pretty cool. I got a lot of good feedback, you know, when I first started the video. But anyways, it's a beautiful day out. The Florida sun's out. It's a bit warm. I mean, but that's normal for Florida. You guys should know that. But sorry, there's like a couple of roots and stuff that I'm trying to avoid. But yeah, I don't even know how many times I'm gonna say but anyways, guys, so I'm just looking for some feedback and whatnot. I'm gonna see if I can find a spot and maybe pull out something in my pack and do a quick once over on it, you know. I did the member only giveaway that has the Gerber Strong Arm and the Becker BK2. That being said, I'm probably going to maybe I'll pull the Gerber out and use it out here a little bit and see where we go with it, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and try to find a spot here. Okay, this is interesting. Maybe this is like a fire line or something like that. I don't know if you guys can see that here across the area. And as you can see this sand down there, woo! You can probably hear it in my breath. Trudging through it, man. It's not easy, but it gives you a great workout, cardio workout. Plus, it works out your body and gets you using this, wearing your pack and whatnot. That's kind of interesting. I'm gonna go off trail here real quick. Take you guys along with me. I hear something running through the scrub. Sorry, I'm listening to the surrounding area. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I'll take a little bit of a risk going off trail, but I know my sense of direction, so that's always a plus. Hopefully I'm not boring you guys to death with just kind of walking and stuff like that. But I saw this tree behind me. It just, I don't know, it probably doesn't look as cool to you as it does to me on camera. But it looks like I can't really go that way. Kind of wanted to go up in there somewhere. And maybe the audio is not the best. Alright, so let's head back to the trail. Because I heard something and I kind of wanted to just check it out. And I'll probably edit some of this stuff in and out. Huh. Let me flip this camera around and show you guys some other footage here as I'm walking through the non-trail area. As you can see, it's pretty dense. I guess maybe we'll label this more like a vlog. you know, walk with me kind of on the trail vlog instead of actually like a gear review or something like that. I keep on hearing all kinds of animals scurrying. I'd like to run into a few of them. See, this is cool too. I don't know, I find parts of nature pretty interesting, you know what I mean? Let me flip this camera around. Like this tree here, let's walk up to it. I noticed they got markers throughout this trail, which is kind of cool. I guess there's, because they have like a yellow trail, a red trail, I guess depending on your endurance levels and whatnot. But as you can see, that's that tree's been on fire. Pretty tall too. And I thought this tree was neat. I know it's dead, but definitely a fire must have come through this area. If you guys can see that there. And I know most folks are probably, you know, maybe not be interested on just Florida nature and whatnot, me walking around talking. But I don't know, I like watching videos like this. I watch a lot of them. You know, there's some interesting videos where people are building shelters, which I plan to do. I got some great ideas. Now, hopefully things will go right for me and the wife and the fam, where we can hopefully build, you know, our homestead, and I can do so much more content with that. And it's hard to tell, I'm looking at the screen, it's hard to tell how dark it is, but you know, I could always do something in post and fix that. But anyways, you know, I had a great night last night talking to Jason, and I read some great comments down below that video. People were like, wow, I really didn't know that about Jason and whatnot. So I thought that was cool. And that's what I try to bring with my interviews, is trying to, you know, I guess introduce folks a little deeper to some of the content creators. Man, this to me, see, this is, I don't know, I find this gorgeous. Let me flip this camera around again and show you folks what I'm looking at. Anyway, so I accidentally shut off the camera when I was switching modes. But yeah, man, I like doing this to test myself. Each time I come out, I take, like I said, that's why I like to go to areas that I'm unfamiliar with and check things out and see how far I can go. You know, I don't know if you guys can you probably can't see my entire gear setup, but like with my pack and my boots and whatnot and my whole everything that I'm wearing, it's kind of interesting over there. But we're going to continue this way because he said he saw a few bald eagles out here. So I'm kind of like seeing if I can come across that. I don't know if my camera will zoom up on something like that, but definitely intrigued by that premise. And they got, and I'm not using a gimbal, I'm just using a stick. I was watching a bushcrafter and he kind of talked about this stick on there, and it was only 30 bucks, which I know is a lot for some folks. But you know, found a nice spot. It's breezy. Now we got a little bit of a breeze coming through here, and shady, so I like to take a little quick break, kind of look around and listen to what I can, you know, if I hear any animals or nature or whatnot, besides the airplanes that I keep on flying overhead. From my understanding, there's an airport probably, I don't know, maybe about, it's a small airport, like a little Cessna kind of airport, if that makes any sense, where they are, you know, they fly out small planes and whatnot, and some other stuff when I looked at the map. But I thought it was pretty cool. So that's what you're hearing if you happen to hear some of the airplanes that fly by. But anyways, let's keep on. I know this video is turned into kind of like a walk with me video, which is cool. I just never know. I don't try to pre-plan two things. Some things I do pre-plan out in regards to what I'm going to do. And I just like coming out here, man, and checking things out. Woo! We got a split in the trail. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Where to go? See that pole there? See how it has red and white on there? So I guess you can take the white trail or the red trail, and on the map it distinguishes there's a red, white, and a yellow trail. And I'm trying to figure out which way I want to go. Man, this is actually kind of cool. It's just the way these these trees just kind of protrude out. If you notice that, like they're tall. I don't know if you can kind of gauge the height of these things here. And it's kind of all around the area. There we go, little guy, that guy flying over there. But if you can see, like I said, let me bring this camera down low. This sand here, this is what I'm trudging through. It'll really give you a workout. I don't know, let's go this way a little bit and see. I'm starting to hear some birds as I get deeper into this zone. Like I said, it's nothing but sugar sand here. These trees are just intriguing. Let me see, I wonder if I could raise this stick up a little bit and see, give you guys like a 360 of it. I like to try to see how far I can get out, get away from like the real world per se on these hikes. And then you got to figure a hike in, and then you got to hike back out. So you get twice as much exercise. Interesting. Seeing all these different little divots off this trail. See, now I'm kind of getting into more of a, what's it called? More brushier area. Let me flip this camera around. You can kind of see as I'm cutting through here. And again, there's these poles. At least they're really good about marking these zones. It's very dry out. And over there, if you see, there's just kind of like a little spot over there I was looking at. Possibly like maybe you could camp there, you know what I mean, off trail. I wouldn't probably camp this close to an actual pathway. There's some pines way over there in the distance. Maybe we'll make our way towards that trail. And I know people are probably like, man, this is getting boring. I don't want to walk with Grey. What's he doing? He's just talking and walking. I could get political, or I could talk about some crazy stuff, but I'm not, man. Not today. This is a nature day. And like I said, I just enjoy being out here so much. And taking you guys along with me. I had no idea. Hopefully this footage doesn't look too bad, you know, because my screen dims so I can't really see. Oh, that was a nice dragonfly. Almost smacked me in the face. But, matter of fact, for you guys that have stuck with me this long, let's do something. Let's do something. What can we do? Should we have lunch or something? I wonder if I can get away with it in this area. Let me go off trail a wee bit. I haven't seen anybody else but the other, per se, vlogger or whatnot. But I was wondering maybe if I can set up a spot and maybe I'm looking for somewhere where it's a lot of sand. Also somewhere where I could sit. Maybe boil some water or whatnot, but actually there's a good spot. Let me show you what I'm looking at, where I've kind of found. So right there's like a stump. Down here, I could probably make it like maybe a little spot right in this area down here. And yeah, kind of, that's the trail that back that way. There's another spot over here, but nowhere really to hang out and sit. I know when I pan the camera it gets all a little blurry and whatnot, but anyways, let me try a few things and see if I can set something up. Alright, so I'll be with you guys here shortly. Alright, so that didn't work out as good as I expected it to. There was more ants, big nasty ants in that area. So I decided not to set up there. What I've noticed though, when you find some of these dead logs, is to move them around. Because you never know what you're going to come across, you know what I mean? Could be snakes, ants, all different types of bugs and whatnot. You want to be careful where you sit and where you set up your camp. Or even if you plan on hanging out a little bit. Coming through some brush here. But anyways, I'm going to see if I can find a different location and possibly see if I could set up maybe a little spot. If not, I guess we'll just do, like I said, kind of like a vlog, a little walkthrough in regards to, oh, that's cool. So I guess this must be some sort of bike trail. Here, let me flip this camera around. There's this post here. It says for one way. Red, white. I wonder why they had this blocked off. We're gonna head that. Maybe I'll try to cut some of this video and make it shorter so it's not too long. But you know, I feel like some folks like to come out and walks with folks, you know? Some people are stuck at home and they can't do some of this stuff, being if they're on lockdowns or they are disabled or whatnot, and they like to watch other folks, you know, just kind of do some things. Get out and do some things. It's an old term. Long story behind that. But yeah, get out and do some things. But I guess that's my catchphrase for today, is the but And the weather, we're about 77, 78 degrees out here. But when you're walking, walk several miles with a pack on and all your gear, regardless of the temperature, you're going to feel it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this or not, but there's a bird up there, if you guys are interested. Exactly what kind of bird this is. Anyways, nice little guy. He's out there enjoying that nice breeze. Anyways, I thought it was cool. Some of you guys might think so too. Me personally, it could be the smallest thing in regards to nature. I get impressed pretty easy. Just because I like seeing them. Birds, even raccoons, possums, armadillos, whatever I come across, man. There's a lot of tortoise out here in this Florida scrubland. You'll find these little tortoise holes and whatnot all over the place. That's why when you're off trail, you kind of watch out, because there's these holes that you might just trip into, maybe sprain your ankle or twist something, which is definitely not good. But that's why you see me keep on looking down, because regardless of the sand, there's these roots that come across these trails sometimes, and if you're sitting or staring at a camera or whatnot, you'll trip. And I know it would probably be pretty entertaining to watch me bust my you know what, but I'm out here alone, so I don't want to take too many risks by myself, right? Even though I have means of communication via phone and walkie-talkies and all kinds of other jazz in the bag. I guess the sun's behind me now. Actually, it's right above me. That's where she is, beaming down on me and whatnot. Looks like another fire break. It's very interesting as you come across these spots. I haven't seen any vehicles on any of these breaks, but Florida does like controlled burns and whatnot, you know, in the scrub areas to prevent forest fires. I guess it's like land management or whatnot. Maybe that's what they should do out in California. Maybe they do, I don't know. I don't live out there, never have. But just intriguing. Love my pines. They're soft. They're chill. Nice shade too. All different types of pines in Florida. Conifers, I think they're considered, if I'm saying that properly. I'm pretty sure someone will correct me. I'm actually heading towards those pines. Remember I was talking to you about pines a little while ago? Way out in that distance? That's where I'm headed. To the pines. I figured it's a little bit more shadier there, cooler, and whatnot. So I figured I'd head that way. And if you notice, this trail has gotten a lot tighter. Let me switch this camera around. Let me unzoom back to normal. There we go. As you can see, that trail's got a lot more restrictive, I guess you could say. But there are the pines. We're getting closer to those pines over in that area. And that's where we're headed. But anyways, hopefully you guys, you know, don't mind this type of video. I know it's not like the best, being it's a little shaky, you know. I'm trying to get used to this handheld little stick, I guess you want to call it. It turns into a tripod, which I thought was pretty neat. But, you know, I watch a lot of other channels because I'm curious in the gear that they use to record stuff and how they record it and whatnot. And funny enough, some of these bigger channels actually use a phone. They're better at using it. There's a little device that you can add to your phone. I haven't thought about it yet because it's a little bit pricey. It's through Rode mic. Has like a microphone that clips in, better audio. Little light on top, but I don't think I need a light when I'm out in the woods, you know. As I'm getting closer to the pines, I can smell it. I can smell the pines. And everybody, if you ever tried pine needle tea, it's pretty good. If I could find a spot that I wouldn't be bothered at, I would try to, you know, maybe make some tea or something. I just don't know in this area if you're allowed to start a fire or whatnot. So, yeah. I'm trying to be quiet because saying the word start a fire and someone happens to be around me, all of a sudden they report my ass. And I got the Fish and Game out here. Boy, I heard you're trying to start a fire out here. I'm like, me? Not me, sir. Oh, it's nice over here. I'm out of the sun. See, that's the main issue I'm coming across, is there's a lot of burnt trees. If you can see that one behind me, that one's burnt, and everywhere I look, there's all these old burnt trees. So I'm very reluctant to start a fire out here, you know what I mean? Found another one of these posts. Keep on saying one way, I guess I'm going the wrong way. I kind of want to dive off over there and kind of check out stuff, but it's very, it's a lot of debris on the ground. Anyways, I probably took up enough of your guys' time today, just doing this walk. Here, check this out. Let me flip this around real quick. The way this trail is done is you got the trail here, and then you got these cool little pines that kind of line that trail. On the map it says we've walked several miles, so I guess round trip it'll probably be 4 to 5 miles out here. I think in the Florida sun on the trail. But it's great exercise, like I said, man. I enjoy it. But I'm sorry, I'm just looking deeper into the pines and kind of like checking some stuff out. Anyways, maybe I'll do an outro clip real quick when I get to a specific type of destination. Some beautiful ferns back there. I don't know if you guys can see those ferns. Let me get my face out of there. Beautiful ferns. But yeah, so let me do some digging around here, see if I find any cool spots or whatnot. And I'll be back with you guys shortly and see what's up. All right. And again, appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. So as you can see, I got to the spot where the pines were, but it's super dense. There's no way I can get through there. And I found a fence line, so it must be someone's property. Let me turn this around. But yeah, so it's back there. I can't get in there. And I am on a log. Kind of, I don't know if you guys can see that fence down there. I'm kind of standing on the fence and a log. So yeah, that was fun. So we walked all the way over here to not get into the pine forest. I guess it's someone's property, which makes sense. Pines are beautiful. If you notice on the ground, all those pine needles and whatnot, makes great tinder as well. And maybe that's why you're not really supposed to start for certain fires in certain spots. But if you're in a shift scenario, I guess nothing would matter at that point. Anyways, there's a spot that I passed that I'm going to walk back to and sit there and kind of do an outro for this video. But yeah, whew, this was fun. Work, but entertaining. At least for me, I enjoyed the walk. Got some great exercise and got to explore a new area. Maybe I'll come out here more often. It's about an hour away from my, what's it called, from the P.O Box that I had set up for you folks. Matter of fact, Ark, I did mail out that. I'll send you something in your email. I mailed out your giveaway prize from that pop-up giveaway a couple Thursdays ago. Finally got it out, brother. Finally got it out. But I'll send that to you in email. But anyways, guys, so let me go to that location and then I'll click back on and do an outro with this. And that'll probably wrap it up, you know what I mean? If you care to watch the outro. Alright, everybody, so I found a nice chill spot. And it's very shady. It's very cool, relaxing in this area. Beautiful ferns behind me, man. You can see the kind of the sun peeking through a little bit in certain spots. It's just nothing but ferns back there. Nice, nice scene. At least for me, I think it looks gorgeous. I don't know if the camera does the justice from where I'm looking at it, man, but it's pretty cool. Anyways, guys, want to say thank you for joining me on this walk. I guess my gear today is my legs and exercise. That's gear, but I don't know. It just it was impromptu, you know what I mean? Just popped in my head while I'm walking, and you know, sometimes I just do things out of the ordinary. Hopefully, you guys will think it's cool. If not, let me know. Do you guys go on nature walks in your area? That kind of stuff like that. You know, drop them down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, let me know. Give it a thumbs up and whatnot, all that fun stuff, as I always say. I'm pretty sure someone will give me a thumbs down. That's just how it works. But like I said, I can do a video about the most positive thing in the world, and there's still somebody out there that wants to give it a thumbs down. But it is what it is, man. It's whatever. You know, I enjoy myself out here, and I think it's cool. And just like sharing stuff with you guys, you know, my little adventures. You know, today we did like a hike and whatnot. And you know, get out there and put your pack on and get some fresh air, man. Get some exercise if you can. You know, I know some folks can. There's an airplane. I can't see it because I'm under some heavy brush, but I wanted to cool off and hydrate and whatnot. But I figured you guys don't want to watch me drink water. But anyways, it was a pleasure. You know, hopefully it was a pleasure for me. It was a pleasure for you. You know, going on this walk and stuff like that. And hopefully you guys enjoy the content. You know. I do have some videos that I need to edit that I did last week in regards to gear and whatnot. But we'll definitely dive into it. I know it's been a little off these last couple of weeks. I think last week we did the gator video. If you haven't seen that, it was pretty cool. That was fun. But all in all, like I said, I enjoyed my hike. I got a hike back, so that's another. We traveled, according to the phone, we traveled almost 3 miles. So when I go back, it'll be about 6 miles. So I'm going to hang out here for a few minutes, drink some water, and then hike back out. But I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. So I will see you guys tomorrow night at 10:30 Eastern Time on the Thursday vid, or Thursday live, I should say. You never know what's going to happen on Thursdays, man. Sometimes we have all kinds of different guests that pop on. Sometimes I run it by myself, and I do got some intriguing news to share with you guys. Ways to give back to you, the subscribers. Again, you know, that's me. I like to give back, be it if you're a member, if you're a super chatter, if you're just a subscriber, anybody who watches the content. So, man, and this breeze in this area feels great. But anyways, this is GreyMan. I'm out. I'll see you guys on a rebound. God bless.